Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Lou and I hope you're all tickety-boo today. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to give a thumbs up and hit that like button as well. And those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back and watching my videos and supporting me as well. So thank you for that, guys. So today I'm going to do a lovely set with the purple that I've just showed you there, and I'm using the nail foil that I've got the strip of, right, really sparkly. It's like a fish scale, and I've got the SAVILAND base coat. The nails are already there. They're all just one size of the nails. I'm just keeping it all sort of even Stevens kind of thing, and I'm going to do it on those tips. I haven't bothered filing them because they're not going to be going on nails, so I haven't bother sort of giving them a little gentle file or anything. So I'm just going to go straight in with the base coat, give them a coat of that and zap them for 60 seconds. Right, that's them done, 60 seconds. I'm going to go in now with the Beetles. It's like a purpley lilac, number 854, and give them all 2 coats of this, because this is going to be my base colour that I'm going with. Just a bit of a tip here. Again, I've mentioned it before that when I am painting the nail, when I do the back of it that would touch the cuticle, basically, obviously it's not on a nail, I go in that direction away from myself, so then it doesn't gather up on the underneath of the nail. So that's the way that I do my painting. So a little bit of a tip for you there, guys. These aren't going to be put on a nail anyway, so it's not an issue or anything. But if you were doing tips as press-ons, you don't want to have that, you know, the excess of the nail gel going on the underside of it, so it just makes it a bit easier if you do that. So yeah, I'm going ahead and giving all these 2 coats, and each coat will get zapped for 60 seconds. So I'll come back when that's done. So here we are, said it's 2 coats, so I'll go in and give it a wipe to take that inhibition layer off, that tacky layer on the top. So give all them a wipe. So all wiped now, and then I go and get the blooming gel. That's the McCart blooming gel. So I'm using McCart blooming gel and McCart nail foil glue as well. So I'm getting some white ready on my palette, because I'm going to be using a bit of that as well with the blooming gel. Get a bit of that out on my palette. It's nearly out. Is that blue? Is that white Van Rieser? I'll be throwing it away shortly. But yeah, there's enough for doing this set of nails. So I'm going in with this one. So I've decided with this one that I'm going to go in first with the blooming gel. So I'll give that a nice coat. Not too thin, but not too thick either. And I've already got out ready an ombre brush, which is what I'm going to use to put the white onto this blooming gel. I don't want a thick line. I want it quite... I know it's going to spread out anyway, but I want it to have more of a marble effect, so I'm using the ombre brush to do that. So I'm going in now to pick some up on the brush. Do pick it up a little bit thicker than I wanted, really, but it turns out okay anyway. So I just put it in the sort of dot it where I want it to go, really. So I want it to go in an angle, sort of from the top left to the middle to the bottom left kind of thing, as you can see me doing there. I just kind of spread it out a little bit and then let the blooming gel do its thing for a few seconds until I'm happy with that. And then I put that in the lamp for 60 seconds to cure. So the next nail, I want to go in and use the McCart foil glue on this one. Now this McCart brand needs to have 60 seconds cure. There are some foil glues that will be okay on 30. I've not tried it with this. I've just gone straight in with a 60 like it said. So I put a decent coat on the nail, like again not too thick and not too thin, and then I zap that for 60 seconds and then get the foil ready to go on. So I put that in the lamp and I set the first nail out that I've done there. I give this a wipe to take the tacky layer off, and then I decide to go in and put a little bit of foil around the edges, basically where the bulk of the purple is. So it's in the top right, and then the middle on the left, and then the bottom right. And I just put a little bit, so I just spread a little bit of the foil glue. You'll see me going with it here. Like I said, I don't want to put loads of it on. I just want a little bit. There's no, you know, you don't have to be particularly neat or anything like that. You just go in and put a sort of a blob on it and spread it a little bit, but not too much. And I get that on, and I get that put in the lamp as well. Just waiting for the other one to finish before I put that one in, so it has its full 60 seconds. There we are. The other one's coming out now. So here we are. So this has had the 60 seconds, the McCart foil glue. And I'm going in with the foil now, making sure I get it the right way around. Need to remember with this that it's always the duller part that you put onto the nail. So the shinier part needs to be the top of what you'd look at on the nail. So that's the best way to know which one you're doing. Now, I don't want this as, you know, I don't want it to be a full neat sort of scale pattern, which is what the foil is. I want it randomly sort of spread about, so it's not neat really, just to get that more of the pattern dotted about really, so you still have some of the nail colour showing on the underneath. I don't want the full coverage on it, so I'm just going in and dabbing it on randomly. There we go. I'm just getting a little bit on the edge of it there as well. Isn't that gorgeous? How beautiful is that? Yeah, really happy with the whole set of these, to be honest. Absolutely gorgeous. So I pop that down on there and then go get the other one out of the lamp, because obviously this wants the foil on it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and dab that on the parts. So it just gives it that little bit of sparkle really on the edges. And then that nail's done as well. So it's actually between Christmas and New Year that I did this set. And the tree's still up. We don't take it down till after New Year. So I just thought I'd ask you guys, what do you do? How long do you have your tree up for? When is it that you decide to take it down? I know by the time this goes out, we'll have a tree down. It won't be up no longer. But how long do you tend to keep yours up for? Is it after New Year, or do you take it down before New Year? I love putting out trimmings up, you know. But I do love taking them down. And then, you know, it's all clear and crisp and clean, and you ain't got loads of bits of stuff dotted about everywhere. I love them up. I think they're fabulous for over Christmas, but I am chuffed when they all come down and my house is back to normal. Not going to lie. Don't know how you guys feel about it. So here I am now. I'm giving them to a wipe. They're completely done apart from the top coat. Oh, the lovely look at that. And then I go in and start the other nail. So when I started this set, I knew what colours I wanted to use. I knew what foil I wanted to use, and I knew I wanted the white and the lilac-y purple colours. I knew I was going to use blooming gel as well, but I didn't know what pattern I was going to do. So it's kind of picking one up and just rolling with it. Every nail that I pick up. So this one, I decided to do like a squiggle going down the nail. So there's no clean edges on it. A bit like what I've done with the marbling effect on the other nail, but having this one with the foil on it. So that's what I decided to do on that. So glue has been put on, the nail foil glue has been put on. It's gone in the lamp for 60 seconds, and then I move on to the next nail. This nail, I decide to do a straight line down there, or as straight as I can get it anyway, because I go in with the nail foil glue. With it being clear, you can't really see what your straight line. But I managed to get it straight enough. I was happy enough with it. Didn't have to be bang on. I just wanted a line down the middle. That's what I thought I'd do on this one. So I get the line on and then put that in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds, ready to put the foil on it. So you can see me here dabbing it on, just randomly again. Don't have to be perfectly straight, just a foil or anything like that. And you'll notice as well, I've got different nails on it, on each hand. So the nails that I had on my right hand, I did also have on my left hand for over the Christmas period. And I'm going to keep them on for New Year. But I decided in between to have a bit of a change. So I did some a bit more gothic and dark on my left hand. decided to change it up a bit, so that's why they're different. And videos will have gone out already for those if you want to go watch them. So yeah, put the foil on that one. As you can see there, it's got like the squiggle on it. And then this next one with the line going straight down. Try and get it a bit more straighter for this one, with it being the line down the middle. And pop that on and give that a rub. So that's the line straight down there that I wanted. And then I decide to go in with a bit of blooming gel on this one. So I get that out and put blooming gel on it. And I want to do like the dots down each side to where the purple is, not where the foil is. So I'm just putting the blooming gel down each side of the foil. I mean, I could have gone over the foil really, because I wouldn't have been putting the dots on there, on the foil bit. But yeah, I just decided to do the purple bit and go over that part of it. And I get my dotting tool out and start putting the dots on down the sides, down each side. Just randomly place them really. No method in my madness or anything like that. Just made sure there were a bit of a distance between each one, because I didn't want them to blend into one kind of thing. So that's, you know, if you're going to be doing this kind of thing, just make sure that you don't get them too close together. That's that side, and that's doing its blooming thing. Doing the other side. You need plenty of the white on it. So yeah, every other one I'm sort of going back in with the white, and just go over a little bit as well on the odd ones. And that's that. Let it do its thing for a few seconds until I'm happy with it, and then that goes in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. So here I decided that I wanted to put some white on the nail that had the squiggly foil. I'm just picking it up there. I decided to put some of the blooming gel down the edges, as you can see. I just want a little bit of something else going on with it really, rather than it just being the nail with the foil on. But I don't want a lot, don't want too much of the white on it. Just squiggles down either side. So I'm just sort of putting the blooming gel on there, and then I go in with my little ombre brush again, and then just make sure I only got a little bit on it this time, and then just dot it. You'll see me just sort of spreading it about a little bit down either side, and then letting it bloom and do its thing. There we go. And then I put that in the lamp for 60 seconds to cure. So I put that one in and take the other one out that's got the line down the middle. I'm having a right good look at this one, thinking, do I need to add anything else on it? I wasn't right sure. Now I look at it and think, no, it's absolutely spot on. But just for that moment, I'm picking it up and thinking, do I put some more dots down that middle bit? And then I thought, no, I'm not going to do it. And I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I just stopped at what it was. Because, yeah, I love it. I love that nail. I think it's gorgeous. I think they're all gorgeous, to be fair. So on with the next one now. So this one, I put blooming gel on. And then I decided to do like a little love art. So I use my dotting tool just to do like a squirrel at either side, almost like the love art shape. You'll see me go in with it now and pick up the white. Again, this didn't need to be perfect. It was going on blooming gel anyway, so it was going to do its own blooming thing. So it's a bit like a number 9 and then a backwards number 9, if you get me. So just going in that kind of shape and then just letting it do its blooming thing for a little bit. Just going in to make it a little bit longer there. Really simple, really easy to do. Just a bit thicker at the top, and then, like I say, go down in the squill as if you're doing the number 9 with a bit of a bent bottom. If you know what I mean. So yeah, I've done that, and then I put that in for 60 seconds to cure. So I took the other one out of the lamp now and give it a wipe. Look at that. I think I'm so pleased with this set. So yeah, give the taculara, wipe that off And then that nail's done, so I'm just waiting for the Love Art one to come out. But I do decide to put some foil on the Love Art one. I didn't want to leave it plain, even though we're only going to be a right little bit. I did want to put some foil on it as well, so I'll show you in a minute what I do there. So I'm taking it out of the lamp now, and I'm going in with one of my little liner brushes and just going round the edge, just very finely. Don't want a load of it on. So just going round the edge of the Love Art. So I do that with it and then put it in the lamp again, 60 seconds it's going to need. And then put the foil on it and dab the foil on it. So it's had its 60 seconds and here I am now. Like I said, just going in with the foil. It is only ever so slight. There's not a load on it at all, but it was just to give it that little bit of sparkle because each of the nails has got some foil on it, so I didn't want to leave this one without any on. And decided to do that with it. It's lovely. So I give that one a wipe and then I have a little bit of a tidy round and I put a top coat on all of them and zap them for 60 seconds and then they're all done. So here we are guys, all done. Aren't they gorgeous? Please give me a thumbs up if you like them, or just give me a thumbs up anyway. Yeah, please hit that subscribe button if you've not already done so as well and support my channel. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. I always reply to people who send me comments. I like to have a bit of a chat with people. So yeah, really enjoyed doing them. It were a nice, easy, quick set, really. I usually make it difficult for myself, but it didn't do that this time. So yeah, guys, please share it as well. And like I say, give me a thumbs up if you've liked it. And like I always say, please take care, everybody. And if you can't be good, be careful. Bye.